Hello Pisces, this week is asking you to dive deep. So you are in the midst of spiritual reset with powerful astrological forces pulling you inward. Can you feel it? So there's a sense of clarity that's coming through, but it requires you to let go of what's no longer serving you. So we have the new moon in Libra, followed by Neptune retrograde in your own sign. So it offers you a chance to reset, realign, and reconnect with your inner truth. So the question this week isn't what's need fixing, it's when's ready to be released. So you may feel emotional or even conflicted as this week unfolds, but trust that it's all part of the process. So in this journey, we will explore the astrological transits influencing your week, how to navigate your relationship, career shifts, and most importantly, how to manage your emotional energy in ways that honor your own needs. So Pisces, it's time to get real with yourself and embrace what beneath the surface, all right? And come join me, and if you're interested in now, listen on, all right? And this week, Pisces, there are significant astrological shifts taking place that will affect you on a deeper emotional level. Okay, let's break down and see what's happening in the cosmos and how it influences you this week. So we have the new moon in Libra, which is happening on the 21st October. This is time of resetting your emotional balance. Okay, it will urge you to reassess your relationships on how you give and how you receive. So for you, Pisces, is an invitation to rebalance your emotional energy. Are you giving too much without receiving in return? So this energy will help you to set intentions that honor your needs as well, especially in partnerships, okay? And next we have the Neptune retrograde in Pisces happening on the 22nd of October. Okay, Neptune, your ruling planet. So goes retrograde in your sign. So this is a very, very powerful energy shift. Neptune retrograde brings up old dreams, hidden desires, and a longing to reconnect with your spiritual self. So it is time to look at your inner world and ask, are you following your true path, or are you being swayed by all outside influence? Okay, you can expect clarity to emerge around this week because of things that you're uncertain. Okay, especially towards things that are spiritually or intuition. And next we have the 20th October, which is Mercury Mars conjunction. Well, this could bring very intense mental heat. You will feel the urge to speak your truth, especially if you have been holding back. Okay, it can trigger some very, very raw conversations, but be very careful not to act impulsively here. Okay, think before we speak up, because the energy of this aspect is being very forceful, while it can lead to some very breakthroughs as well. Okay, so handle with care and proceed with care. And next is 23rd October, when Sun enters Scorpio. The Sun is moving towards the Scorpio shift the focus from external balance to deeper inner work here. So you will start to feel a pull towards truth and transformation in the coming days. Okay, you will feel that you need to confront the hidden parts of yourself, especially as the Sun square Pluto on the 24th October. Expect power dynamics to emerge, both in relationship and within yourself as well. So as you know, Pisces, the emotional weather is really shifting, and it may feel like you are being put in all directions. Okay, so the Neptune retrograde through your sign, this mystery of your inner world will begin to open up. What's hidden beneath the surface of your heart is waiting to be acknowledged. Okay, and Pisces, now let's touch on love and relationship first. Okay, and this week of emotional revelations in your relationship with the Libra new moon, you are being asked to redefine how you connect with the others. How much of yourself have you been giving away, and how are you receiving as much as you deserve in return? Okay, the universe is asking you an opportunity to reset these dynamics, particularly in close partnerships. So if you have been feeling too drained, this is your chance to set boundaries that honor your emotional energy here. Okay, the Mercury Mars conjunction on 20th October may push you to have a difficult conversation that you have been avoiding. It's a very powerful time for some truth telling, okay, I tell you, but just make sure that you're speaking up from a place of clarity and not impulsiveness. So if there's something that you have been holding in, now is the time to release it, okay? But just be mindful of your delivery. And also, if you're in a relationship, You may find yourself questioning how well you are really communicating. Are you truly expressing your needs, or have you been suppressing them to keep the peace? So the Neptune retrograde will help you see through the fog and get clear on what you really want from your partner. If you are being a one-sided situation, it's time to ask more or decide whether this relationship is meeting your needs here. So think back to a moment when you bit your tongue last week. That's the Mercury squaring Pluto in action. This aspect may have kept you from saying what you truly felt, but the energy of this week will push you to speak from a place of honesty and vulnerability. So trust yourself and your instincts as you navigate this emotional waters. By the end of the week, especially when Venus trines Mercury on the 24th of October, there is a smoother flow in relationships. Okay, expect some smoother flow in relationship there, and the tension will really ease up, and there's a good chance to mend any misunderstanding on that day onwards. So be careful and be open to deepen to your any deepening connections here, but also remember to stay true to yourself. Okay. Alright, so far we've covered the relationship part, and next we're going to cover career and purpose, and also some emotional well-being and your challenges and the timing windows. So thank you for joining me so far. I'm Lee here, and this is Insights by Lee. This is my channel. If you haven't been following me, please hit the subscribe button, follow me, and share it to your friends, and give me a like. Okay, and I do personal reading as well. I do tarot reading, numerology, and also astrological reading. So if you have any need to have a personal decode or any clarity that you need to unbox or decode, right, you can DM me. Okay, we can arrange somehow a session for you to decode. So now let's continue. So Pisces, the astrology this week, right, is asking you to take focus action in your career aspect. But with the Scorpio season energy intensifying, it is important to approach things very strategically. Okay, the Mercury Mars conjunction on the 20th of October, this is a powerful time for you to speak up about your ambitions. So if there's something that you have been holding back at work, this is the moment to put yourself forward, whether it's pitching an idea or negotiating a new opportunity. Okay, you may feel a little mental heat, but so to make sure that you channel this energy into clear, decisive actions. However, don't rush into things impulsively. The Neptune retrograde in your sign is asking you to reconnect with your inner visions and make sure that your career goals aligns with your true values. So now is not the time to get lost in the outside expectations. Okay, focus instead on what you feel called to do and what lights you up. The Sun entering Scorpio on 23rd October, this will highlight a shift towards deep transformation in your professional life. So Scorpio's energy is all about power and transformation, okay? So this could be a time of shedding old patterns and embracing a new direction in your career. So there might be a power struggle or ego friction in the workplace this week, especially with the Sun square Pluto on the 24th of October. But this can also be an opportunity for you to assert your authority and show your strength as well. So by the end of the week, with Mercury trining Jupiter and Saturn on the 24th and 25th October, there is a green light for making significant decisions regarding your future goals as well. Take time to write down your plans, okay, especially for those very long-term plans, and ensure to create a roadmap that aligns with your personal mission here. So that's all for the career aspect, and now let's go on to the emotional well-being aspect. Okay, so this week, Pisces, you are being called to reconnect with your soul. So the Neptune retrograde happening in your sign will make your intuition even more potent. But with this heightened sensitivity, you might find it very challenging to stay grounded as well. Trust that the new moon in Libra gives you a chance to reset your emotional balance, but also to be gentle with yourself. Okay, you are a very deep feeler, and when you are opening up to the inner world, sometimes it can be a little bit too overwhelming. So this is a week of emotional healing, where you can take your time to release what is no longer serving you. So you can try journaling or meditating or spend time alone just in reflections. So if there has been any unresolved emotions, particularly around relationships or old patterns that have been resurfacing. Let them go with intentions, okay, this week. So the Neptune retrograde is a call to clarify your boundaries, especially when it comes to how you give your energy to the others. Okay, Pisces, it's okay to feel deeply, all right? But it's also equally important to know when to pull back and restore your own energy. So this week focus on self-compassion and self-care. Sometimes this can be as simple as taking a break or stepping away from the noise and reconnecting with the nature or any practice that makes you feel centered. So as you set your intentions under the new moon, think about what emotional habits you want to leave behind. Ask yourself, what is it that I need to release to make room for healing and growth? This is actually a powerful opportunity here for you to nurture your inner self and honor the deep emotions you experience. And now let's touch on the challenges and the shadow themes, okay? Pisces, this week may bring up some shadow themes around boundaries and self-worth. So the energy of the Mercury Mars conjunction, this may trigger some mental heat that leads to impulsive reactions, especially when someone crosses a boundary or disrespect your emotional space. So the Sun square Pluto on 24th October, this could bring up power struggles in your relationships or your work. So be mindful of the way you manage control. Ask yourself, where in my life have I been avoiding tough conversations? What truth am I afraid to speak? And how might that be keeping me stuck? Okay, this is a very good time to acknowledge this inner fear, but don't let them consume you. Recognize the shadow and reclaim your power from there. Let this be the very opportunity to transform the way you navigate power dynamics, okay, especially in areas where you feel vulnerable or unequal. Remember, Pisces, the challenge this week is to stay true to yourself and be willing to stand firm in your boundaries, especially when it feels uncomfortable. Okay, trust that the process will help you build emotional resilience and clarity here. Okay, now Pisces, now there are some great opportunities for growth this week as well, especially on October 24th, when Mercury trines Jupiter and Saturn. This is a perfect timing for practical planning, especially around your career and personal goals. So if you have been thinking about expanding your knowledge or making a strategic move, this energy supports smart decisions that will have lasting benefits, okay? And we have the new moon in Libra on the 21st October, which offers a powerful reset for your emotional and relation world. So it's a great time to set intentions for your relationship and decide what you are ready to release. And keep an eye, okay, on 25th October, when Mercury trines Saturn, making this day a perfect day, all right, to solidify any commitments and put things into writings as well. Okay, this week the astrology favors planning, strategic thinking, and also personal growth for you, Pisces. Trust yourself and your intuition as you navigate these opportunities and these timing windows as above. Okay, take a moment, use this to your advantage, okay, Pisces. Take down the dates, okay? Trust me, it's going to benefit you somehow. Okay, and Pisces, as the new moon clears the emotion fog, it's time to release what no longer serves you, okay? And move forward with confidence. Trust that the truth that are coming to light up this week, allow yourself to move forward with confidence. Okay, and trust that the truth that are coming to light this week, right? Allow yourself to reclaim your emotional power here. Your path forward is about authenticity, not only in how you relate to the others, but also on how you honor your own energy here. Okay, and Pisces, if you are ready to deep dive into your emotional healing or explore how these transits are playing out for you personally, or gain some clarity on any relationship or career concerns, I do reading as well. Tarot reading, astrological reading, and numerology reading. So you can DM me, okay, to schedule your personal reading here. Let's align your energies and see what the stars and the universe, how you navigate these changes as well. So remember to hit the subscribe button, follow me, and like and share if you can. Inside Smiley channel. So don't forget to hit the subscribe, okay, for more insights and clarity here. And thank you so much for joining me, Pisces, okay? I'll see you again next week. So please have a lovely week ahead, and anything, I'll be here. You know where to find me, okay? And thank you very much. Enjoy your week. Goodbye.